My name is Jeff Morgan. I'm from Dallas, Texas. And to continue on with this paper written by Jane Anderson, the first topic she talks about is the effects of divorce on children. And contrary to the divorce attorneys and to the Texas Family Law Foundation, which would assert that children are resilient, there are really no problems with children coming through divorce. Children are injured by conflict, and if you realign your family, children are resilient, they'll adjust. The pediatricians who actually do not make their money off of destroying families, but who are concerned about the health and welfare of children, have come to a different conclusion. Each child and each family are obviously unique, with different strengths and weaknesses and personalities and so on. Despite all of these differences, divorce has been shown to diminish a child's future competence in all areas of life. All areas of life, including family relationships, education, emotional well-being, and future earning power. She goes on to cite two large meta-analyses, one reported in 1991, another one in 2001, which showed that children with divorced parents continued to score significantly lower on measures of academic achievement, conduct, psychological adjustment, self-concept, and social relations. And this again is done by Amato and Keith in 1991 and Amato and Booth in 1997. The research demonstrates that when a child experiences parental divorce, there are significant losses that must be acknowledged if you want to be honest. Now, if you want to be dishonest, if you want to deceive yourself, if you want to be like these divorce attorneys who want to deny that children are really affected by divorce, you have a right to divorce, children will adjust. After all, we also as divorce attorneys need to make our money, and we make our money off of destroying your family. If you want to be honest, you must acknowledge there are significant losses that must be acknowledged. Number one, the child may lose time with each parent. Parents must adjust to their own losses as well as to the new role as a divorced parent. What that means is this: a mother has to go to work usually more than what she had to support a family. A father may not get to see the child as much because he is not the custodial. It can work the other way around. It can be the father who has the child who has to work more, and the mother who is the non-custodial parent who does not get to see the children. Either way, in both instances, the relationship between the child and the parent is weakened. That must be acknowledged. But the second thing is, the child may also lose economic certainty. At the time that this article was written, custodial mothers experience the loss of 25 to 50% of their pre-divorce income. So you cut the income by 25 to 50%, and somehow everything is supposed to be fine. Women who were divorced within the last 12 months were more likely to receive public assistance than divorced men. 23% of divorced women got public assistance versus 15% of divorced men. Even after 5 years after the divorce, mothers who remain single have only risen to 94% of their pre-divorce income. And again, these are general statistics. These aren't every specific case. In the year 2000, the median income for single mother households was 47%. 47% of that of married coupled households. In other words, divorce causes economic uncertainty. Divorce can be the beginning to a cycle of poverty. Custodial fathers also lose money. The loss of income may mean that both parents have to work more, therefore meaning that the parents aren't available for the children. Children that live with single mothers are much more likely to live in poverty than children living with both married parents. And in 2009, children living with a divorced parent were more likely to live in a household below the poverty level, 28%, compared with other children, which was 19%. Unmarried women are likely to remain in poverty. Children living with single parents are less likely to experience upward financial mobility. So divorce causes economic problems and uncertainty to the children as well as to the parents, the now single parents of the child. Divorce may also cause a child to lose emotional security. The child may have a weakened relationship with his mother and father. The mother, because the mother has to work more to support herself and the family, and the child may have a weakened relationship with his father. Furthermore, the children often end up with weakened relationship with their grandparents, especially when we talk about custodial parent versus non-custodial parent. The non-custodial grandmother or grandfather often loses out, and not just the grandmother or grandfather, aunts, uncles, relatives, cousins, often have a weaker bond with the child of divorce. The child may lose family traditions, celebrations, and daily routines. The child may have to move because they have to find a different area to live in, have a brand new school, a brand new support system, a brand new friend relationship that they have to develop. A child may lose emotional security. The child may also have decreased social and psychological maturation. College students whose parents were divorced were more likely to experience verbal aggression and violence from their partner. Children of divorced parents may have lower scores on self-concept and social relations, and anxiety and depression seems to worsen after the divorce event for children. The next video I will continue on with the effects of divorce on children.